guess what? Look how much snow there is in Pine Cove. There's people sliding down the hill. All the kids sliding down the hill. And I'm wearing freaking not snow boots for sure. But the sun's going down. I don't even care if I only get just a little bit of time up here. I have to come up here. Oh my gosh. So snow days, all these cool places get descended upon, right? By other people. And I'm going this way because this is where my river of crystals is. Remember my Muscovite river? This is where it goes all the way down. You can see that edge, right? So I always stop to see if Spirit has an extra special chunk for me to make anything out of. But I can't really dig for it. I have to just kind of like walk. It's kind of like the way things are supposed to be for us, right? You're not supposed to go looking for it. If we're gonna get it, it's gonna come to us, right? Look, you guys, look at the pink. Oh, I wish I could chunk that out. Oh, it's so beautiful. Oh, I want it. I went into the shop. I gotta take a close-up of that and see if it looks as pink in person. See, there's the quartz. Oh, that's a gorgeous piece. Gosh, I want to dig that out. But I went to the store that I told you guys about. Remember the first day that I saw the Muscovite? And I knew that that's what I needed to get. And it was $65 and I didn't get it and they sold it. But I left the shop that day and came up here and let's see if I can get out of the light. Look at the lichen, see the green? But I came up here and I found it. You can see it shining right there, right? And there, this is quartz crystal. Oh God, this whole river is incredible. I mean, the energy here is so amazing. I was led here by Spirit. I don't even know, I said I need somewhere to read, somewhere that's magic. And I just was led here. So, I'm gonna come back and actually before I leave, I'm gonna try and see if there's any moving this one. It's awful. If there's any moving this piece. It's pretty much in there. Yeah, it's part of the mountain. All right, mountain gets to keep it. But it's pretty magical, you know? When you ask for something and then it gets delivered to you right outside. I got a hole in the bottom of my bag. I just noticed that, so I gotta be careful with my new decks in it. And you know, when we go to look at that in the video, when I look back at this, it's probably not gonna be as obviously gorgeous to you as it is to me. Look, ooh. Normally I don't like to read down here because it's super windy and the perch is a little bit difficult. Now with the ice, let's see. It's pretty right here though, isn't it? I know I don't read here because there's houses right there, but that's pretty cool. Can you imagine having that house? If that was my yard, that should be my yard. I should have a yard like that. So here's me rethinking my little motorhome, right? I still want the little motorhome, but I deserve a little house. Or maybe it's not even little. It's just a house in the mountains. Okay, a cabin, decent size, right? I don't want it too big though. Cozy, comfortable, beautiful, filled with crystals and natural woods and a fireplace. Okay, that's where I would go and I can't today because it's icy. So let's see. And of course, I gotta go pee. I'm like a kid, right? The second you get in the car, I gotta go pee. That's me. All right. Oh, how are you gonna get up there, Sherry? You're not. So we're not gonna do it. We're just gonna go right here where it's humanly possible for us to still have this glorious view, right? Yeah, we'll just use the little seat right here. Thank you, Spirit. Taking me to the perfect spot. Okay. And as I sit here, although I can't see into the light. All right, hold on. We do this every time, don't we? And I don't have my little tripod because I thought to myself, you're gonna go enjoy your day and you're not gonna work. But That's the thing with what I do. It's not work to me. I love it. That's a message I just got, actually. So I said something to somebody this morning about my twin, and I said, there's the light. I said, I know he loves his work. I know his work's important to him, but so am I, you know? And I should be important too. And then I thought, no, I should be more important. But he loves his work as much as I love mine. But my work is for all of us, spiritual. But then what do I know? Maybe his is too, right? It's protection. Just because I have protection from spirit in one way, we still have protection in other ways, right? That we need, that's required. I'm trying to find it where it would be pretty so you could see the background and I can actually see you guys, because I can't see. And if I can't see, then I don't know what you're seeing as far as the cards are concerned. So I'm gonna put you guys down right there, okay? And I'm gonna open up our decks. Whee! A deck unveiling, how fun! Oh my God, the bottom of the bag just ripped open. That sucks, totally ripped open. Okay, so the first one we're gonna be working with is called Heal Yourself Reading Cards. I've been looking at this deck for months, and well, for years actually, for more than 1 year anyway. And it's because I love the pictures. But when I worked with it, sorry, when I worked with it in the store that I was at, I was going through obviously something that I didn't want to hear, and the message I got was like, I don't want to hear that. Tell me something else. But we need the truth. The truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help me God. I'm into that, right? There, that's better. Then you can see the blue. That's cool. Now, if I do that, there, you guys can see. I want you to see the dark blue, though, because it's super pretty. All right, let's not waste time, Sherry. Okay, we're going to shuffle. So what we'll do, since this is just an impromptu, I'll let you guys see. Heal Yourself Reading Cards. Isn't that beautiful? The box is even beautiful. What a beautiful gift that would have been. And it was a gift to myself. I worked this morning and I had quite a long call. It was it was a good call. And it's New Year's Day. And I thought, go up to the mountains, Sherry. This is ridiculous. Why are you working? And then I got up here and I spent all my money. And I thought, that's why I got that call. I got that call. Spirit gave me that as a gift. And so I'm giving this to you as a gift. So Happy New Year's. This is to you and to me. And to everyone else who will see. Correct neutrality on all levels. It's put my energy. Now, because it really does make a difference, right? I hold energy in my cards. Anything that we own holds our energy. That's why it's so important for other people, if other people give us things, that we clear the energy, that we use crystals to clear the energy, and that any jewelry that is given is cleared or given away. If it was a toxic situation, you don't want any of it, right? But I haven't had time to really bond with these cards, so they don't know me yet, and I don't know them. So this is going to be straight messages from Spirit. We're going to do the signs quickly, and we'll start with water because I'm looking at the snow, and we're just going to do full water signs. Okay, we're not going to do. I can't scratch this deck. This is so beautiful. I normally scratch my decks. Okay, water signs. I'm curious because I'm not trying at all, right? I was just pretty basic about that drop. So, letting go. Water signs, you're meant to let go of something. Okay, I just want to make sure that you can see that. Yes, you can. All right. So, look at the number 2 and 6. First of all, 2 is everything is okay. Everything is happening as it's meant to happen. With divine blessings for everyone involved, let go and have faith. That's what the number 2 means. So here, and we see the number 6. So first of all, let's just work with the number 2. You're being asked to let go. And Spirit says, let go and have faith. And the number 2 and 6 comes to 8. 8 speaks about abundance. Okay? So if you're holding on to something that is, you're holding on because of financial concerns or financial issues, right? You're seeing that there's darkness here, right? They're hooded. To me, they don't feel friendly. I feel like I'm being watched. Those are watchers. Someone's watching me. And I don't like it. I don't like that feeling. Letting go. So you will be provided for, says the number 26. 6 says let go of the material world, which maybe you're holding on to you're actually holding on to the physical world, aren't you? And maybe now this is spirit calling you, right? So let go of the physical world and trust in spirit. They will light the way. So this now can be a wise man. At first I was like, oh, I don't like that, but maybe that's what you feel too, right? Now you're very fancy. Your outfit's very beautiful. So you're holding on to, and this is religion. So a religious situation or ideas or beliefs that you were raised with, maybe you're being challenged to change your point of view, your perception. This relationship, whatever this relationship is, it's run its course, Spirit is saying. And you might be afraid to let go, but Spirit says there's a new opportunity waiting for you. If you can let go, you will experience the passion that you're actually wanting, more than you've ever dreamed of. And saying goodbye is difficult, especially for you. You're holding on to this. This is sacred to you. So something that you're holding on to is sacred to you, but it doesn't work for you, right? So could it be your culture? Could it be your background? Could it be, I don't know. Mountains are challenges, right? Maybe you were protected. And here, now let's go in reverse. You're holding on. This is sacred. You're holding on to something. And then we take this back and we'll think this is like a monastery. So then here we are. Maybe religion is challenging you. Or people who aren't showing themselves as they truthfully are trying to persuade you to do something. Huh. They're persuading you to hold on. Keep holding on to something. What? Your fear, your doubt, this relationship, this place? The fact that you feel that you need this to survive? But Spirit says you've got to let go of something and be gentle with yourself as you do it, because anytime we change something, it's difficult. So you need to spend some time in nature, like with me, right? Outside, where you can meditate, where you can think, where you can allow yourself to heal. There's pain holding you back. Something happened. It's painful. Heal the past. What's holding you back? You're stuck. It's not serving you, is it? It's foggy here. So ask Spirit to help you, assist you in healing the situation with whatever it is or whoever it is, so that you can move forward gracefully, easily, comfortably. Because you want freedom. Everyone deserves to have freedom. And you want to move forward not feeling exposed, not feeling rejected, not feeling like you're running away. You want to move forward with freedom in a light way, feeling empowered. So ask Spirit, bring this reality, my new reality, and this empowering experience, and people and opportunities, bring them to me. Thank you. And then say clear. Clear. Because you want to clear this need to hold on. Wow. That was intense, hey? Okay. I like it. I like it. And you know what? I'll probably read the cards differently every time. I like reading pictures. I like reading pictures. Oh, you guys. I can't not pay attention to what's happening. That's happening. Look, we're going to lose the sun in seconds. I'm going to have to finish this in the car. Okay. Let me set you right there. So you can look at that. Oops, sorry. Shoot. I'm rough on my stuff. Okay. I'm going to shuffle this card quickly. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Correct for neutrality. Earth signs I just heard. Correct for neutrality on all levels. I almost didn't buy this deck because it was just, I don't know. The next deck you're going to really like. You're going to really like. I like the pictures, the artist in this one. If I could take the artist in this one and then put a little bit more depth in it, but then, woo, yours just flew out. Just flew out. Okay. Take a look. Let's look up here real quick because you can see the lake. Diamond Lake. Okay. So now we're going to turn around. Oh, sniff, sniff. I brought my scarf, and I brought my scarf just to sit on. Okay. Your card is beauty. I want to do it like that. Beauty. 1 and 7. So 1 says, ooh, look at the snake. Snake charmer. Who is this? Earth signs? Okay, so you're holding a compass. Where's your true north? You're holding your hand to your heart. What does your heart want? This flower, this is the feathers in your hair. Peacock feathers. Peacock feathers. Prideful princess. Peacock. What is your true north? What really matters? What is the truth of the situation? Beauty. One is a beginning. One is also about intuition, right? What are you thinking? What's in your mind? And the number 7, you're on the right path and it will exceed your expectations. And then 1 and 7 together is 8. So, hold on, I'm trying to do a few things at once here. Oh, that works, because then my boots can dry out. Got my boots all wet when I was doing my snow angel. Okay, if you're not on my page, you won't know that. I stopped and I did a snow angel. Okay, so this is obviously a very beautiful person, right? So are you recognizing the beauty in yourself? Are you seeing yourself as beautiful as you are? And do you know that you can change the way you look by your mind? The way you feel about yourself and the way you feel about your life. You can make yourself look really ugly. You can make yourself look really, really beautiful. What happens in our life on the outside affects how we see ourselves. And people, it's just like if somebody were to walk into a room, I can change the energy. I know how to do it. And I'm sure you know how to do it as well. You can walk into a room and completely transform the energy just by your energy. I can walk into a room that's quiet and heavy, right? And hold a light, happy attitude and lift the energy. But my energy can also be affected in a room, right? So if you walk into a room and you feel insecure or you feel bad about yourself, you can affect the energy and the way people respond to you. But transversely, if you walk into the room loving yourself, knowing that you're a happy person and that you're bringing light and energy into this room, you can change the energy of that room. Sometimes people aren't that physically attractive, but their light is glowing, right? And then they're incredible. So Spirit says it's not all about the looks. It's about what's inside of you that makes you glow. So you need to focus on loving yourself. Why is that serpent there? To me, it's 2 things, right? The serpent is tempting, right? It tempts you. But it's also transformation and healing. Your heart knows who you really are. Every time I look at that, the feathers, I'm thinking of masquerade. So you're putting on this persona of what other people see on the outside, but inside you're not feeling secure about yourself. You don't know where your true north is. You're trying to tap into your soul to find out, who am I? Where am I going? Right in the middle of your third eye, that looks like the great horned owl. And the great horned owl says, see past the deception, see past the illusion, see through to the truth. You may be not seeing yourself as you truthfully are, right? We can change that. Are you portraying yourself as something that you're not because you think that you need to do that to fit in? Focus on what you love about yourself, not what other people expect of you. And if this is difficult for you, ask Spirit to help you see yourself as you truthfully are. Look into the mirror. Now, have you guys done this? I've done it. It's really hard the first time. You look into the mirror and you say, okay, I can't see. You look into the mirror. Oh, wow, you need to look at that. The sun's going down. You look into the mirror and you say, I love you, Sherry. I love you. I'm proud of you. I'll never leave you. I will always support you. I'm always here for you. You're so loving and kind and beautiful and gentle and good. You're a good person. You've never intentionally hurt anyone ever. Be proud of yourself. I'm successful. Then you tell yourself you're successful. You're loved. Right? You're everything that you need to be and more. But start with just saying, I love you in the mirror and see if you don't cry. I challenge you to do that. Okay, I just had to let you guys see that. I got to quickly go through because we are going to freaking lose the light. So Spirit wants you to do that. So I'm going to have you guys look up while I shuffle. And we're going to go to air signs, correct neutrality on all levels. This is a really quick reading, you guys, I know. But it's cold. It's cold. And all my cards went flying down the side of the mountain. So I'm going to go back over here. Woo! Let me just hold it up really quick. I'm going to have to take a picture. God, I'm dropping my cards everywhere. This is ridiculous. I want to take a picture of that. Click, click, click. Click, click. Okay, see, this is how horrible it is. I'm very rough on my stuff. I'm a tom girl. I guess they call us tomboys. Why do they call us tomboys if we're girls? I don't get that. Maybe a tom girl would be a gay guy, right? A tom girl. That's interesting. I just got that. Wow. The one that molested my daughter, that's his name, Tom. And in my dreams, I saw somebody and they gave me his name. That person hurt somebody that I love. That person is obviously gay. I get it. It's too bad what they did to him. Okay, there's beauty. Air signs. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Probably be, I don't know. We'll find out. Air signs. Sometimes people hurt other people because they don't want others to find out their secrets. And if they would just learn to love themselves and embrace themselves for who they are, there wouldn't have to be any pain. Do I have all of my cards here? This seems awfully like there's not very many cards in this deck all of a sudden. No, see? Because half of them dropped into the bucket. Okay, correct for neutrality. Oh, we are losing the light. Air signs, quickly. All right, your car flew out. It flew out. So your message, I'm going to turn back around because you have to see the card and it's going to get dark. Home. Air signs, home. Are you missing home? You're looking at a letter. You're missing home. 3 and 5 is 8. Supplied. You'll be abundantly supplied, everything that you need. But 3, the Ascended Masters are working with you. 5, significant change is occurring in your life, always for the better. Are you coming home? What makes you feel like home? Do you feel home with you? If you're looking for a partner, who makes you feel at home? You have to feel at home in order to attract what's in your highest good, right? And we got to attract people towards us that are good for us. And if we have a wounded child within ourselves, we're going to start creating wounded people again. We're going to keep recreating the same situation again and again because of things that happened in our childhood. So has something happened in your childhood, in that childhood home? This is an old home you've gone back to. Look at the wallpaper. It's peeling off of the walls. This is an old picture on the wall. There's dust on here. You've gone home to a childhood place. You're looking at something. You're remembering something that happened in that home, but you're an adult now. There's a wounded child, and it keeps recreating what happened in that home. And it creates a codependency. You might even make somebody act or push somebody to act like your parent acted towards you. Something that wasn't allowed or something that was suppressed in your life or things that weren't encouraged. You're being encouraged to get those feelings, pull them out of yourself because they're sabotaging a part of your life. Sometimes people had beautiful homes. But for most of us, there was something lacking and there was hurt in your home. Clearly, there's something that's made you very sad. It's a ghost of this house that's bothering you, this home. Or lack of. Something uneasy. Some kind of dysfunction that happened in your parents. And it's causing you to do something with your current partner or people around you. Maybe they weren't loving to you. Maybe they abused you. Maybe they abandoned you. I brought that up. Remember, I said that one that hurt my daughter. That was her stepfather. He molested her. So was there a molestation that happened from a parent? Because the parent was gay and was hiding that and did something to you. That obviously came up for a reason. When I said, I started talking about that for a reason. Whatever this is, it's implanted inside of you, and it's affecting your nervous system, it's affecting your whole being, causing dysfunction to continue in your life. Maybe you aren't able to allow another to touch you properly. So Spirit wants you to find where the pain is, allow your body to grieve it. Touch your body in loving ways so that you don't feel fear. If you have a partner in your life, someone that's enlightened, an enlightened being, that can be a friend, and that you can explain this to. You might be able to role play, but in a positive way. Express feelings in a loving way so that you get the love from like if you have a husband, he can speak to you lovingly, the way you should have been spoken to by a father, or a wife can speak to you lovingly like your mother should have spoken to you, and tell you that you are lovable, that you're a good person. But most of all, your inner child is dying to be loved. I knew that came up for a reason. That makes me sad. I'm so sorry. Gosh, you know, it's interesting to me because look how beautiful that is, you guys. God, that's magic. Look at the color. You know what's interesting is I was molested, and I don't carry it. I don't feel the pain of it. I don't. I never blamed myself. I never carried it. But some people do. I didn't blame who took me there. And I haven't repressed it because I know about it, you know? But some other people have been so affected by it that they're not even able to have proper relationships. My daughter, anytime her husband goes to touch her, she flinches, right? You have to work through this. Okay. That was air signs? No, that was, who was that? Shoot. That was earth signs. Okay. So now we're going to go to the last, which is fire signs, and we've lost the light. That's okay, I'm a little spitfire. I'll warm it up for us. All right. And then we're going to go to the car because it's too freaking cold. I don't like driving down the mountain in the dark. Correct for neutrality on all levels. I just don't need to deal with ice on the road, you know? Oh, you guys, hold on a second. I didn't take a look down like that. Look at the snow on the tops of the trees. It's so pretty. Gosh. Okay. We have time just to do this. Correct for neutrality on all levels. That sky was just incredible. It's one thing about living on the coast. You know, when I was really young, I lived in Lucadia, California. The longest sunsets because the sun goes down on the water, right? You lose it quickly. You get the longest sunsets on the beach. Correct for neutrality. Okay, here we go. Fire signs. Oh, my fingers are so cold, you guys. Self-love. Interesting. Yep, I said that this year, it's the year of self-love. It is. It's the year, this is the year that I am given the respect that I have given out. I said that. So I love this for us. Self-love. And look at this one standing in her goddess energy, right? She's almost naked. She's just wearing a gossamer gown. She's not afraid. She's not ashamed. She's loving herself. I love this. And the emerald at her throat, this is, to me, that's beryl. Beryl crystal. Beryl is actually, there's aquamarine and there's emerald, but it's a beryl crystal. That's what it is. So 2, everything's happening exactly as it is meant to with divine blessings for everyone involved. Let go. Look at her. Letting go and having faith, right? And the number 4, there are angels all around you. You are completely guided, protected, and loved. No reason for fear. And then 2 and 4, again, is 6, right? Don't be so focused on this material world. Remember, there's spirit there to guide you. So I think I want to look around like this while we have the light. So basically, it's us we're the ones that are our block. Oh, hello, magic and miracles. We are our block. We have no obstacles but ourselves. We are in our own way. There is nothing in our way but us. We are the ones that criticize ourselves. We are the ones that harshly judge ourselves. I got to tell you, since I was a little girl, growing up as a Jehovah's Witness in the Kingdom Hall, no one told me that I was bad more than me. I was not good enough for myself. I judge myself harshly. So, have you been trying to compete with others or get approval from friends or family? Right? There's me trying to get my daughter to speak to me. Forget it. I'm done. I said this year, and I said to my father, I was trying to get my stepfather. I was trying to reach out to him, even though he was the one who had done something, right? I constantly had been in that cycle of chasing because I had been abandoned when I was a child, right? I didn't have a father growing up, so I constantly chased. And I reached out, and finally, after a while, he started calling himself Dad to me, and I thought we were progressing. And I said, I'm coming out that way to deliver some wands. Would you like me to stop by and say hello? And he said no. And I thought, you know what? He said the last time you left, it wasn't a happy experience. You slammed the door. And I said, you know, that day was unfortunate. And I said, but you had a lot to do with what happened that day. I stood up to him. I spoke my truth. And I left. And I said I would not come back until he invited me. But then I asked him, right? And he said no. So I wrote him back, and Spirit said to me, you need to stand in your truth. You're going to, they told me, I talked to you guys about this. They told me, and they said, you're going to have something arise. An issue in your life is going to erupt and come to a head. And you're being encouraged to stand in your truth, in your light, in a loving way, but firmly. Don't allow yourself to be manipulated or emotionally bullied or blackmailed. And don't allow yourself to be triggered so that you say something that you don't mean. Speak your truth honestly and truthfully. And you will soon find that there's a hidden agenda that's happening here, and you will discover the truth of what you've already known. This person is not who they present themselves to be. And so when he did what he did, I reacted, and then I took it back, and I wrote, and what I wrote was, I stood in my light, and I stood strong. And I said, you know, that was a sad day. And I said, you don't believe that the way I live my life is what I should be doing, but it's my life, it's my choice. And I said, it's time that I was respected the way I have respected. And I said, this is my year. I won't go into this year playing games. I won't go into this year accepting lies. I won't go into this year asking for others' approval. However, as this card is showing us, have you been trying to do that? Have you been asking for others' approval, friends' approval, your lover's approval? Have you been trying to get attention from family? Have you been pushing yourself too hard, right? Have you been not giving yourself enough self-time? Peaceful time. What do you need to do to change your routine to make it look more like that, right? You have to do this. I almost didn't come. Who cares? My landlord goes, that's an hour. It takes you an hour to get there. I am worth an hour. I'm worth driving an hour to see. That's a message. I am worth driving to see. You know, the one that I loved, he lived 3 hours away from me, so I never got to see him. I'm busy working, right? I told you, my work's important too. And I'm thinking, I drive all the way up here just to have an hour. I only had an hour up here, but I'm worth it. So what do you have to do in your life to show yourself that you're worth it? Maybe you just need a rest. Stop working so hard. Give yourself some fun. Buy yourself a treat. I spent every penny. Well, did I spend every penny? I did. That really, really good call that I had, you know, it was an hour. I mean, I made a decent amount of money off of it, right? I spent it all on 2 decks, Egyptian musk, and my gas to drive up here. And it was well worth it, because look at this. And you guys get a reading and 2 new decks, right? It's beautiful. It's worth it. So what do you have to do? This week, take an opportunity and figure out a way that you can allow yourself to receive from the universe, from others. Allow yourself, you stand here like this, except for let's do it like this, right? Shall we? My arms are open. My arms are open to receive. My hands are open. My heart is open. I'm willing to receive. Thank you. Thank you. Right? I'm receiving because I deserve it, because I'm worth it. And you know what? It took me until this year to be able to say those words and actually truly believe it and not feel like I was being selfish. Isn't that terrible? But it's the truth. I'm worth it. I deserve it. So when somebody offers you to do something nice for you, allow them. When somebody compliments you, thank them. Do something loving for yourself. Whatever it is, whether it's going to a movie, laying in bed late, looking at yourself and saying, I am very lovable. I am lovable. I'm fun. I'm cute. I'm positive. My energy is good, right? I'm helpful. I do a really good work. I'm not perfect, but I'm perfectly me. And that's good enough for me. And it should be good enough for everyone else. And whoever doesn't think so, they can just keep moving on. That's what you need to do, right? I like it. It feels good. It feels good. We're not taught that growing up. It's amazing. We're all a little bit broken, you know? But that's how the light gets in and we figure it out. So my hands have literally lost all feeling. You can see how red they are. They hurt like I can't tell you. So I'm going to put the deck away. I'm going to pray that that the bag doesn't rip and fall all over the ground with the other deck in it. And we're going to go back to the car. I'm going to put my glubbies on. Hold on, because I'm going to keep this running while we walk. Oh my gosh, my hands are cold. I can't tell you. Oh my gosh. It's funny. You know, I laid down in the snow and did that snow angel. But This coat is, my girlfriend gave me this coat, P.S. I wouldn't normally buy a fur coat. I don't even know if this is real. I think it is. I think it's Sherpa. But it's warm. The whole thing is lined. It's beautiful. She probably bought it and wore it once. And she gave it to me. She goes, I'll never wear it. And I'm like, I will. So recycling stuff it works for me, right? I wouldn't go out and buy it, but I don't have a problem with recycling. My bag totally just shredded. All right. I'm going to wrap it in my scarf. Keep it together. And we're going to go for our walk back to the forest. And it's probably not as dark as it feels to me because I got my sunglasses on. But I got to leave my sunglasses on because I can't see very well anymore. I'm working on that. Spirit and I are working on getting my vision back. The last time I was here, okay, I'm taking my glasses off anyway. I can't handle it. I was driving down the mountain and 2 red wolves, mountain wolves, walked out on the road in front of me, and I almost lost my mind. I stopped to get a picture, and I got pictures, and I was so excited, and I got in the car, and I was so excited that I had bumped the camera and turned it off. Anytime I have a really incredible close encounter with my animal messengers, it's only for me. I guess it's sacred, right? Oh, I love it here. You know, there's a campground up there around the corner. So if I did have a motorhome, I could go pull it up there. But I was thinking about this, you know? Think about this. How do you have a shower? I guess you go into one of these, which is closed, because your pipes are going to freeze. There's all kinds of things I'm thinking about, right? I mean, it's freezing up here. Forget Wisconsin. And it gets really cold in Sedona. Isn't it pretty right like that? It's so pretty. Hold on. I want to see if I can get a couple cool shots. I can't take them. I love that. It's like mysterious in here. I feel like, what's her name? Snow White and Rose Red, right? Oh, I love it. It's so pretty. Yay! Yay! It's so pretty. Okay, sniff, sniff, sniff. I thought to myself, you know what I was going to do? I thought, you know what? I'm going to go to Gastronome, which is my favorite restaurant up here. They have vegetarian pasta. Everything's with mushrooms. It's amazing. They have incredible bread and warm. They've got Earl Grey tea, which is my fave. And I thought, I'm going to take myself to dinner. And then I thought, I'm not hungry and it's so fattening. I suppose I could do that and take it home, like have some and take it home. Last time I came up here with my friend from school, I came with Scott. We split one, and splitting it was amazing. It was so much. I had stuff to take home after splitting it. So if you ever come up to Idlewild, California, Restaurant Gastronome is what it's called. It's amazing. Ooh, it's really icy, guys. It's icy, icy, icy. Okay, look. Wouldn't it be fun to have one of these places? So cool. Look at how fast everybody leaves. That's nice. Leave your broken sled. That's not cool. And then they leave their... I don't like that. I wonder if they'll come pick this up. If I think I'm going to take it. Throw it in my car. Put it in the trash. That's not cool. You guys don't need to be with me on this. I'll talk to you again soon. Love you.